Um, we'll try this one. I don't have a great feeling about it, but we'll try it. As decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to the bulletin system, or can even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages on that bulletin and post your own, or even start your own conversation. Many of these share files or to chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. It just occurred to me I probably should have stopped at the last mystery, but we'll just keep going unless one of you needs to do something real quick.
Nope.
I'll just split it up in post.
Being Quill.
Rumors.
Maybe.
That's fine. I just cut it up in post. Rumors have surfaced that deaths are linked to the bulletin system operated from somewhere in Shinokawa. What is behind the suicides? Yeah, whatever. Didn't ask. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their lives? Investigate this mystery. Alright.
The tears.
So, while I know we're doing pretty good on Doom, we're gonna rest a little bit.
Oh, is this good?
Resting gives you back 2 of each, but it increases Doom, and because of our person, it increases Doom even more, because of our old god. But getting in 1 for this mission is worth it, so...
Yeah,
what I will
is
do.
this Doom like an acceptable level so far?
Doom hardly ever goes down, but if you want to think about it this way, there are 5 total mysteries, so as long as you are doing, I would say, under 15 per mystery, you're pretty good. And we've already solved 2, and we're only at 27. So we're in like pretty acceptable levels of Doom. So we can take a little bit of a breather there if it helps us not die. So we already literally have our best weapon. But maybe, just maybe, Mr. Sheeb, who I will pat on the head, will have something cool for us.
He's so nice.
Flashlight I know is pretty good later on. Sewing kit's pretty good. How many funds do we have? 3. Or we could roll and get 1 item for 1. Bottle of milk. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Travel to school. We will stop by the schoolyard while we're here.
Real stores should do that. They should allow you to like
Grab
get
bag.
a random item.
Yeah. Alright. Kyrie.
Basically the equivalent. Continue.
Kyrie, I wish to share a story with you and ask you to join. Cheaper pharmacy? Fuck yes. Holy
That's
shit.
awesome.
We're gonna visit the pharmacy once we've... 40 XP. Okay.
He knows a guy.
Actually, we're gonna go... not hospital. Downtown. We're gonna go to the police station. We are going to be a narc. We're going to share some stories for some funds.
I mean, we're narking on cultists, so...
Oh, dude, he looks fucked up.
Yeah. He's a hardened man.
And then we're gonna check.
It is probably tough on him. Like, the streets were closed, and the television was off. It's been chaos.
Where's the hospital? Hospital. And then we will go to the pharmacy. Yeah, this is what I wanted. It is addictive, so you gotta be careful about it.
Yeah, we got the pills.
Sewing kit, scalpel. Oh, here's where you get the scalpel. And yeah, there's a Yakuza card where you can get special items at each place if you're a member of the Yakuza.
Oh, that's cool.
We'll take the empty bottle. Oh shit, I forgot it rerolls every time you go in. Please.
Please. Prescription pills. And then...
What's this? Can heal 1 minor injury.
That feels useful.
I'll take the prescription pills.
Yeah, make sure to get them this time, and then...
And then we'll continue with... Perhaps we will go by the forest later.
Oh no, it's the Suicide Forest.
Yeah, that is, I think,
Who
one
are
of
we
the
gonna
mysteries.
meet there?
Stop by a girl you haven't seen in months, but how could you? She died in an accident. Alright, so watch. This is something I forgot to do last time, but we didn't have a reason to because it didn't work out.
Can you throw the cleaver at her?
You can toss weapons, and it takes no actions. It takes no time. So
I would love to see you like gather up a bunch of weapons, and at the final boss you just start chucking shit like.
there's a character who has +1 damage to thrown items, and that is his strat, is to just what you do is you go in a combat where you know you don't take much damage, and you look for improvised weapons while defending, and then you just nuke people.
That's awesome.
70 base chance is pretty good. But yeah, see, this one is -1 to all, not XX like that other one was.
Yeah, so that's just strange.
17 HP. If we could get 4, it would have been worth it. But we will instead do this and then guarantee a single hit to win. Occult Diary. Is this the one? Oh. I mean, yeah. -3 Doom. Cool. That basically makes up for our shopping spree that gave us like 3% Doom, basically.
Nice.
While the school's library computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. Fucking nerd. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Damn. Okay. Very
Awesome.
generous of you. I mean, especially at like this time, computers were not cheap.
Yeah. We're making plenty of friends.
It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Confronting... I don't know which of these is a I don't think any of these are a knowledge check. Confront the stranger is definitely like a charisma or strength thing. That'd be a nice, like maybe a mod or something where if you've seen an encounter enough times, it just tells you what it is. Hold on, let me make sure my mic's been picking up this whole time. Okay, cool. We're good. Because sometimes they offset, like one will be muted and one won't, between
Yeah,
OBS.
it's just solo. I mean, they're all solo episodes on you and me, but it's just a solo episode where I'm like, oh wow, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, you know what? Why are we even in a cemetery to find a computer part? Run in terror. Fuck that. It's too much for you. Flee in terror.
Oh, people used to get buried with computer parts all the time.
That's the future I want to live in. My neighbor.
What computer part do you want to get buried with?
Oh, I'm really busy today. Let's hang out some other time.
I'm sure my friend would get buried with a 3090.
Is that the new age equivalent of like pharaohs being buried with like golden coins and stuff? Bury me with a pile of 3090s.
To some extent, we probably still have like the golden jewelry that people want to get buried with.
It's true. Woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. You know what? It's fine. It's probably just a lot of rust in the water.
Bro.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We had good charisma. I was confident it would work. 12. So we rolled 12. We have a 7.
Do we roll out of?
I don't understand how these work. It's a D12. I know that.
So.
Or did we roll? I don't understand.
Oh, if it's a D12, then you rolled the 12. And that was above your... Yeah, because the better your stat is, then you want to roll below it.
It's Call of Cthulhu style. That makes sense, but with a D12. Okay, I got you. So yeah, we fucked up. Unfortunately. But big number mean good thing, right? Yeah, it's for those who are not well versed in Call of Cthulhu or have not played it at all, which is probably very few of you watching. In Call of Cthulhu, you want to target your score or under to succeed. So that way, when your score goes higher, the failure chance gets lower. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up a computer in your bedroom, just after trying to calm that woman covered in blood down. I don't know how those two things are related, but whatever. After a few tests, you're certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in nearby towns. You should act quickly. I kind of want to do this forest one because I've already completed it the way I was just about to complete it. I was just hoping maybe the quest would take us by the forest so we could knock it out at the same time. Get lost in thoughts. I'm very smart. I'm kind of smart because it's charisma apparently.
I'm social smart.
You get completely lost in your thoughts and start RPing in your head, and you get 10
I believe
experience.
that's not perception. They choose the weirdest skills for these.
Yeah, sometimes it makes sense, other times it doesn't. Realize, please, perception, please. Fuck! Fuck! Oh!
It hurts.
You discover the body of a plus item, forest note.
We're not mid-next enough.
I write this, well, okay, you're gonna see having 0 funds sucks. You'll see why in just a second. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Share death, and that connection will outlast you. It's like,
wow.
It's like you've almost found your reason for living, and then you say, and that's why I should kill people. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. Inspect. ... Yeah, that makes...
Ellipses.
Can I sell this? No, I can't. Investigate apartments.
You should try to sell something.
Loud knocking wakes... Oh, yeah, I probably should have. Probably should have sold my, like, bottle of milk or something.
Not the bottle of milk.
Moo Moo brand. It's fine because we didn't run into the thing this time. Just try and not forget next time. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the voice from behind the door. I know you're in there. Fuck you, bro. The man escapes when you hear the police siren. Plus 3% doom. That's
nice.
Kind of fine. Investigate hospital.
When I was in Japan, of course we tried a lot of different drinks and everything that were in all the vending machines.
Yeah.
One of them, which was like their equivalent of Gatorade, I believe, it was called Calpis.
Oh yeah, I know about that stuff.
Yeah.
Unfortunate name.
Yeah. Sounds a lot like Calpis.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just, given how goofy they are with some things, I'm not entirely sure that's accidental. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so this dude's like, hey, sign up for this this study. I promise it'll help modernize medicine.
Look at those eyes. It's like the other guys.
He's fucking sweating, like he's got bags under his eyes. No, I politely decline. Resolve the event. And I will go ahead and I will sell my empty bottle now.
No.
Because basically, if you're investigating with 0 funds, there's a chance that a guy comes by and he's like, I'll give you money, but it'll cost you. Which one of these things do you want to give up? And it'll be like a jar of blood, my fondest memory, or like something else, and it'll take XP, stamina, or reason and give you funds. And it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You over here too?
And you have to do it?
Actually, I should look into that. The XP one, the fondest memory, I think is the option, might give you more funds than sharing XP at the police station. So I'll try that out next time. You over here, 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently she's recovering at her grandparents' home. at the village in the city outskirts. You visit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop.
I always wonder about things like that with, let's say you wish for something
Mm-hmm.
or something like that, or it's like, I don't know what my fondest memory is for sure, so I wonder which one it would take.
Well, that just means you've already
And
given
you-
it up.
Yeah, true.
You
But
fuck-
the irony of that,
Wait,
well, it's not like I
Wait,
don't
wait,
know
wait.
it, it's like I can think of a couple that it's tied for, but it'd be interesting to see what it would take, because it's like, oh, I guess that I consider that my favorite, but then it's pointless because you forgot it, so.
this is a reference. I didn't realize this the first time. Alarmed by the sound of breaking glass, you discover the corpse of the policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore his throat out. The name for this event is 410 billion. That's a reference to that one shirt that's like, Born to Die, World is a Fuck, 410 billion dead cops, fuck them all. That like Chinese like fucking AI
Yeah.
spit out shirt, it's that. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Do we want to take his gun? Do we want to check his wounds?
777. Do
We're-
we want a police officer's gun?
No, and we are a nurse, so let's check his thing. They
Hell
didn't tear
yeah.
out his throat, but instead carved in a cult symbol with something sharp. You try and remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. Now we will go to the village. Is it Seaside?
I was gonna say we should call the police, but I guess that won't do much good now. Who we gonna call?
True. You try to lose the
Teen
masked man
Titans.
that's been following you the whole morning. You eventually find yourself in a dead end. Looking for a way out, haha, you hear a branch snapping behind you.
Good reference.
Yo, sick mask, bro.
That's what we say to our Mezzies.
26 HP.
Oh. Yeah,
at least he
one
does-
stamina.
He does stamina, so I'm not too worried.
Ugh, that's
Um,
brutal.
80% chance is pretty good. You know, if it ain't broke, we'll add in a plus 10 on the very last one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because sometimes you just get fucked and you just miss your 80%, which will happen 20% of the time statistically. So perhaps I should attack
Imagine
boost
that.
the one that does the most damage, because that would be a smarter thing to do.
Hmm. Sweet.
It still would have resolved in 2 turns regardless, so
We only lost
not
one,
much
so.
lost. Yeah. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your efforts to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you down her bedroom. She's a kind girl, but something happened to her. Okay.
This seems like a pretty blessed run so far. It sounds like it could be a lot worse most of the time based off what you're telling me.
Well, yeah, that's because I know some of these mechanics and how to not fuck it all up.
Yeah.
But I've failed a few runs.
I would suck at this game so bad on my first time and never play it again.
Well, the first 2 runs they give you, the first one is just a single mystery, and it's very different from the others. It's one of those ones that has its own mechanics, and so it's
Okay.
pretty easy. That one, I actually really like that one, which makes sense why they make it the tutorial. And then the second thing is like a starter scenario where you always have the same character who's pretty fucking good. But quick play is where everything's randomized. But I think after
okay.
you've done both the tutorial ones, you have a pretty decent grasp on how to play the game. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special made with today's catch.
Ooh, some itadakimasu.
Where the
What the fuck?
just where the hell
What
did
did
the
they
fish-
do to my people?
My people. Let my people go.
So are we gonna
I am the Fisher King.
gonna
Oh.
eat them or no?
Just
Do
don't.
your name also.
No way,
Uh,
I'll eat that. The smell of the dish makes you sick, and you run out of a ghastly restaurant. I like to imagine it's just
Yeah.
a normal restaurant, and we just really don't like fish. It's-
Oh, to live in Japan and not like fish, that's a tough life.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. As someone who doesn't like fish,
It's true as someone who doesn't like seafood in general and has been to Japan.
yeah.
But
Man,
It's honestly
we all
still
don't
pretty
like
good there.
seafood.
no, I think no one
Oh.
on this channel likes seafood, which is
uh,
very funny.
Japan does have some that's definitely a lot more tolerable, as you
Uh-huh.
can imagine.
But it's very funny
'Cause all
that
our food's good.
I think most of us come from a place that is like right next to the ocean, or like maybe not right next to the ocean, but we come from a
Yeah.
state at least that borders the ocean, and
I
we
think the
all.
majority,
I
yes.
think 3 of you do, but
Yes.
you're all the same person.
So one of
So-
us.
It
So
doesn't
Narrowing it
really-
down.
only 33%, actually. You're right.
You're getting more clues, viewers. You can find us one day if we still live in the same places that is.
Yeah, I'm hoping to not live here by the time this goes up, to be honest.
You'll never find him. Don't try.
The recovering girl
Oh, I'm going.
is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted,
Wait.
you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. Alright.
Yeah, let's not.
An old priest is... Wait,
Participate. Fuck it.
hold on. I know this event. I was pretty sure... I thought folklore knowledge gave you a thing here.
Join it. Fuck it.
So if it did, what would it say?
You'd see a third option, but we'll try it.
Oh.
Knowledge success. You've read about the ritual. Oh, we got something. Following the intricate patterns and step bows and claps isn't a problem for you. Once the ritual ends, the priest thanks you and hands over an item. Mummified. Defeat vampire enemy. Okay.
Shit!
That's fucking badass.
Shit, that's all you had to say.
Thanks, bro. I didn't even know there was vampires in this
If we
game.
find a vampire, they're in trouble.
I hope it's not like the Japanese style vampires. I hope it's just straight up like Strahd von Zarovich, just in a gothic castle.
Specifically Strahd, too.
Yeah, it's just-
it's just him again.
Okay, can we talk about something real quickly? And I'm breaking my quill impersonation right now to talk
good?
about this. Why are all vampires in like Japanese media basically gods? Like on
That's
Earth.
true.
Say goths or gods?
Gods.
Okay.
Gods. Like,
I'm
it
trying
is
to
weird, right?
Think of one.
They're just
like-
always like, yeah, highly magical, highly intelligent is like,
Well, what are some examples? I'm struggling.
Fucking
to think of some.
Dracula from Castlevania.
Ah, that's what you. Yeah.
all the vampires in fucking Bakemonogatari or the Monogatari series, all insanely powerful.
I see. It kind of makes
Fucking
sense though, because they're like
series,
undead, so they
oddly
learn so
enough.
much over however long.
Yeah, it does make sense. Being intelligent and alive for so long, you're probably gonna get powerful.
Yeah.
Well, now, I would like to debate that there's at least one very stupid vampire out there that has at least gotten lucky enough to live this long.
Yeah,
Probably.
Godbrand.
I was literally thinking of him too.
I know.
Alright. Also, I
Great
learning
character,
about the
that
Happy
Godbrand.
Science fucking cult.
I don't think it's a character in Castlevania I don't
What?
like.
Happy Science cult.
The fuck's that?
Yeah,
It's a
I think I
Japanese
remember
cult.
about it.
That is like sponsored animes about it.
Okay. I'll do this real quick. I'll read this and then continue. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset to the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a faint dial tone, and then it connects.
Sweet.
All right, so go on about the
Oh,
happy
anime.
science.
Happy
Anymore.
cult.
It's
Do
just
you-
weird. It's like a Christian cult where it's like this one guy's like the combination of Hermes, Buddha, like all these gods.
Oh, the Jesus Christ Buddha Vista.
Yeah, no, literally though.
Do we like it or do we not?
Yeah.
Okay,
Kimiwa.
I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear.
Remember the note.
Yeah, the
You recall the note you found. It could have been. Could this be the voice of humanity? Dude, the power of friendship! You read
hell
about.
yeah.
Embracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear words or a voice. You soon understand. They don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of which thoughts are yours and which are theirs. Everyone is here now. Da 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 da. We've
Yeah,
That's just
Smash,
like a
Smash
huge
Ultimate really is a
fucking-
horror.
last time I did this was not an option, so this is new to me now. We've
Alright.
escaped everything that held us back in life. We don't have any more burdens. You can escape with us. This is the purest form of existence. A paradise of connection. Everyone deserves that. We will bring all humanity together.
I agree with all three of these options. But which to go with?
Suffering is human.
That, because if you're talking about, like, we need to remember this as the voice of humanity, so I feel like this
Yes,
one makes the
yeah.
most sense. How can you believe that? Well, okay. If you want to suffer, go ahead. The consciousness dips.
Ah!
You just fucking,
That's brutal.
you just dip, like, peace, I'm out. By the time you snap out of it, you're strangling yourself with the phone cord. The entity assaults your mind, but the struggle brings out the strength you didn't know you had. You refuse to die. -5 stamina, plus 15 max. That's good. I'll take that. You listen to the staticky dial on the other end. It's harsh to hear, but then the noise slowly changes into something beautiful. You want to? Oh, we still have to fight it. Okay. Its name is
32 HP. Oof.
Together. This thing
He
is.
might be fucked.
This thing will fucking destroy you if you're not careful. Because it has a pretty high power score, which
Let me
sucks.
see.
51. Okay, so I ideally want to target
Gotta do strong.
4
Sorry.
damage. Yeah. 6 is 12, 24. So 4 strong hits.
Oh, Fran.
4 strong hits would fuck it up. And that would give
That's what we
us.
have to go for.
And
Sadly.
so we can do. And strong. And strong. But how many of these can we fit in? We can fit
3.
3, which gives us 12. So either way,
That's
we
also
get
12.
12. But if
Which
we
is the higher chance to get all of them.
but if we do this, we have a higher percent. Oh, we can do even more. Splitting them up is better in this case. I miscalculated. And we
go.
can save the sequence. Look, sometimes it happens, okay?
Oof. Well, statistically we win this.
Yeah. Statistically. But we'll see.
Hmm. We'll see. It's
We're-
surprising that some of these. There we go. We're hurt.
Yeah, you can see we are very hurt.
We got this.
You wrenched the phone from your ear, nearly tossing it across the room. You could have killed yourself for that thing. You sweat pouring down your face, you immediately yanked the phone's cord from the socket. Oh, there was more to that, but it's fine. It's just talking about how you go back and you tell the family about what happened, you know, and they're like, oh, thanks. I guess you resolved it. I guess. Winds of Plague. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. So,
I did kind of feel like the dialogue option was not the right one, but we didn't have time, so.
So sometimes, is this physical or okay? This is a curse. You can get ones that are physical statuses or mutations or whatever, and the hospital can cure them. But we don't have any. But if we did, it would cost more money. We are really fucking hurt. Like,
we got to heal.
yeah, I might take a couple rests at home.
We're at 54 Doom.
What is
Things
this?
are looking
Nothing.
somewhat bleak
Yeah, we only have 2 more though.
for our hero.
Which
Ninja Nurse.
means, well, we're basically. So. Realistically, we have about 20 Doom to spare for each mission. Because you basically.
Yeah, because it's what, like, if you have 2 missions left, then 60% would be, like, equivalent to 3 out of 5.
Mm-hmm. But, like, you want at the very. So after you beat the 5th, spoilers, there's another thing you do. There's like the capstone, the very end, and you want at least, I would say 15 is the comfortable range Doom, because you can possibly get more, but
Okay.
you could probably squeak it out with like 10.
Well, we're not gonna worry about that because we're gonna win super easy.
We will do stamina because we have the pills in case we need more reason. It's been raining since morning. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Probably just my imagination, like a Skyrim NPC. And then next episode we will do the next mystery. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Meme.